Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have another unboxing, and today's is of the Feel Unique beauty kit. This is very similar to the sample service that they offer. Apart from this one, you do have to pay a little bit more than shipping for it. So with the sample service you pay the £3.95 shipping and that's it. For this beauty kit you do pay £12 plus then the £3.95 shipping. But as with the samples, you will be sent a voucher in reimbursement of your £3.95 shipping, so that effectively you are just paying the £12. I think with this one, they are trying to incorporate more expensive, still kind of samples of products, so that you are getting your £12 worth. And it might be the case that they've possibly been sent samples that they can't really justify giving away for free in the sample service, so they've put together these beauty kits and are selling them for £12 a go. I don't know if there are any restrictions with how many of these you can order. With the sample service, you are limited to one order of 5 samples a month. This again is ordering 5 products, but I don't know if there's a limit of how many a month you can order. With the other one, it is 5 products that you can pick, but I guess they are supposedly supposed to be worth more than the samples that you get in the normal pick and mix service. Most of the samples I have picked here are items that I genuinely want to try. So even if I don't end up liking any of the products, to me personally, before I've even tried anything, I think the £12 is worth it, because these are things that I've looked at numerous times, but I've never bitten the bullet on purchasing because they are quite pricey products. So this £12, I will get some product use out of that money, but it might also save me money in the long run. So I do think it is a great service that they now have these kind of 2 levels. I don't know if the beauty kit is a permanent edition, because I know it was available a few months ago and then disappeared again. So at the moment, when I'm filming this, it is still on their website, and I will put a link in the description box below if once you've seen the items and things, it does sound like it appeals to you. But if it goes away, then hopefully it'll come back again in the future. So if you've not seen any of my previous pick and mix samples unboxing videos, what I do is when I've shown you the 5 items that I've chosen, I go through and give you a price that I've worked out each of the samples is worth, and I have done the same with the products contained in the beauty kit as well. So I could kind of give a side-by-side comparison of what I usually get value-wise in the samples compared to what I'm getting value-wise for something that's cost me £12. Let me show you the products that I picked. First one is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian, I think you say Boom Boom Cream, but for me I just want to say Bum Bum Cream. And this is just a 7.5ml sample. I was hoping that this was going to come in a cute little pot and might have been a little bit more, but I should still get a good couple of uses out of it. It is just going to be slightly annoying that once I've opened it, it's open and I won't be able to reseal it, so I'm probably going to have to try and use it up in a short space of time as I can. When I was in Canada, they did actually have some of this in the Sephora by the checkout, and I have actually smelt it and know that I like the smell. This was just in passing as I was about to get served. When it's on me, it is quite strongly scented and I can be a bit sensitive. Definitely keen to give this one a go. The full size of this is 75ml for £18, so this is what, a tenth, and this works out at £1.80. The next sample is probably the one that I'm most excited to try, and that is from the brand Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish setting powder, or as it's formerly known, Complexion Perfecting Microfine Powder. I was so excited when I seen that this was available because I've actually gone to purchase this a few times. I've heard so many great things about this setting powder, and that's just so finely milled and it just makes your kind of skin look flawless. So I've been definitely keen to try this, and say on so many occasions I've just gone to kind of bite the bullet and purchase it because I have heard such good things. But now I'm glad I didn't, so that I can properly try it first. This one is just a 0.8 gram sample, but it does come in possibly the cutest little compact I've ever seen, which, like the full size one, it does actually contain a little mirror on the upside here. The mirror is probably no bigger than a 10p piece, so when I look in it I can see one of my eyes at a time. So it's not going to be a very practical mirror, but that's fine. But I do like that they've included it in it, so it is a shrunk down version of the full size basically. Obviously the pan size isn't the biggest. I'm not going to be able to get a normal powder brush in there, and I'm going to have to apply a little at a time. to cover my whole face, but at least I can try the actual formula itself to see how it works. Oh, and this is the shade Fair, which is the only one that they did have available, but if I was purchasing the full size, that would probably be the shade I would go for anyway, because I think the next one is medium, which would be well too dark for my skin tone. Not that it was available in my shade, but obviously if you are a slightly deeper skin tone than myself, you wouldn't be able to try it really. So yeah, cute little compact. Compared to the size of the box, they really didn't need this big of a box. But something to actually note, and I know this does feature on a lot of the samples that you get in the pick and mix service, it does say sample not for resale. So when you get them in that service, I've always interpreted it as you're getting them for free and you're just paying the shipping, so they aren't a resale. But I've paid for this kit, so technically that's a bit of a no-no, but not that I'd know what you'd do about that. But I'm going to have a look at the others as I go through them and see if they say anything, because say they shouldn't be reselling and making money because it is just a sample. So the full size of this is 8 grams for £35, and this is a 0.8 grams, so again a tenth of a full size one, and I work out that the sample costs £3.50. The next product we have is something from Paulas Choice, and this is the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid. And this says it's for all skin types, salicylic acid. It creates radiant, even toned skin, unclogs diminished large pores, smooths wrinkles and fine lines, and it's an exfoliant. I've seen so many people rave about this product and say how good it is. When I did see the picture, I wasn't too sure if it was the same item. The one I recognise, I think, is either a dark grey or black bottle. But when I've read the full name out, it does appear to be the same thing. But I think this one is advertised as being the travel size one, so I don't think this is technically a sample because it is 30ml, and will actually be great for, if I do like this product, to be able to take away with me because it's just a small size. And I would probably use this sort of in replacement of a toner. The toners I have are all in massive bottles, so this will be quite handy if I do like it and it doesn't sort of do anything bad to my skin. So the full size of this is 118ml for £28, and say this is a 30ml sample, so I worked this out to be worth £7.12. The next item that I picked wasn't kind of a first choice, but the other item which I wanted, which I now can't even think what it was, when I went to add it to the basket it kept disappearing, so I think it might have gone out of stock while I was in the process of ordering it. Because I was kind of ordering these in a hurry and didn't have time to go back through all the pages again to pick an alternative, this product was on one of the first pages, so I just ended up adding this one to the basket. This is the Givenchy La Rose Perfecto, and this was advertised as a lip balm. Let me see what it says here. Yes, beautifying lip balm. This is in the shade Fearless Pink, and it comes in this really cute, quite bougie looking lipstick tube. And then I opened it and had a look at the colour. It's pretty bright, so I'm hoping it's not that pigmented of a lip balm, because if so, I'm not going to get much use out of this. It's not the biggest lipstick anyway, or lip balm, but if it's nice and moisturising but it is really bright, I could always wear it for bed. And if I'm honest, I'm never going to buy a full size of this lip balm. I was kind of drawn in by the fact that I was going to have a Givenchy lip balm in my collection. That's why I just ended up going, right, that one will do, and I've stuck that one in. Didn't really look at what the shade was going to be, but we'll see when I actually use it. I will try and update you, possibly when I do my next samples unboxing. I'll give you my thoughts, or if you would prefer, I could just do a genuine follow-up of just these 5 items. I don't know if I'll be doing a beauty kit in the future, because I don't know how they're going to be availability wise, but I can either give you an update in my samples video or just do a follow-up to this on my thoughts. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. So the full size of this is 2.2 grams for £28. This is 1.2 grams, so I work out that this is worth £15.28. £28 for a lip balm is just insane amount of money on a lip balm. Yeah, this is really pricey, and say this one alone, just a little small one, is worth £15. This was a whim of a purchase, but is the thing that's kind of ended up being the big ticket item and has pushed the value of the kit as a whole up. The final item that I chose is another one that I did genuinely want to try, and that is the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil. This is the Field Mint scent. They do have quite a few different ones at this point. When these first came out, they did just have their original one, which I think is honey. Then they brought out the mint one, and then they've got a pink one, which I think might be berries. But when I was getting the full size price, it looks like there's about 6 different variations available now. This was recommended a long time ago by Zoella when I very first started watching YouTube, and she was one of the first kind of beauty YouTubers I followed. I always remember saying how much she loved this lip comfort oil, but again, going back to the fact that I struggle to spend a lot of money on a lip balm, a lip oil I kind of put in the same realm as that. I did actually pick up the Zoella lip oil that she released in one of her holiday collections a couple of years ago. It was kind of because I knew she liked this one so much, and I knew she kind of did really enjoy a lip oil, so I thought I would like her one, and I did, and I still use it very regularly. In fact, it is feeling a bit sorry for itself, so I possibly do need to get rid of that now. But yeah, so when I seen I could get one of these, I thought perfect. If it is a good product, I will genuinely purchase it. I'll probably wait till it's maybe on sale or something, but still, it is one that I wanted to try. I was hoping that they did have one of the other scents or flavours available. I'm not a massive fan of minty lip products, but I'm sure the smell won't stay forever and I can get past it. I do want to genuinely try this product. It does come in this really cute mini tube as well. This one, as with the Charlotte Tilbury one, does say not for individual sale. We've got 2 products like that. So the scent isn't too minty, it is more kind of vanilla-y than mint, but there is definitely a mint there. I don't know if this is kind of a tingly one because of the mint. I'll find out when I start using it. I also hope, especially if I'm not just going to be using it overnight and I want to use it in the day, that it's not tinted in any way and it is just like a clear formula once you apply it. But yeah, really excited to try this. Again, another product that I genuinely want to try to see if I want to purchase the full size of it. So the full size of this is 7ml for £19. This is a 2.5ml sample, so I work out that this is worth £7.60. Actually, if I do like the product, it is really travel friendly, so I could just keep it in my purse and it wouldn't take up too much room. That is the 5 products / samples that I've ordered. Overall, I say I am really happy with my choices because I do want to genuinely try them all. Okay, I'm not too sure on the Givenchy lip balm at the moment because of the shade, and it will actually be really interesting to see if £28 a lip balm is going to be the best lip balm I've ever tried. But yeah, that's the 5 products, and then also the little bag as well. So I total that all 5 items come to £35.30. I've paid £12, so I am getting kind of just shy of 3 times my money's worth. When it comes to the pick and mix samples, the worth of the samples can range quite dramatically. Some months I can only have samples worth kind of £10 or £12. Other months I have had samples from that service which have totaled pushing £30. And again, I've still only paid the kind of £3.95 for them, but it is complete luck of the draw. I would like to think with this service you are more guaranteed to have a kind of worth of £30, but if I wouldn't have chosen this is £15 alone, and I'd have maybe chosen something that was just worth £4 or something like that. Yes, I still would have got my money's worth, but I wouldn't have got much more money's worth than just getting the samples. So I think the best way for me to use this service is for purposes like this, where it is products that I genuinely want to try and I'm perhaps going to get a bigger sample than I would through the normal sample service and be able to properly try something before I spend my money on it. So I will keep an eye on it. If it is a permanent thing, I don't think I'll be doing it every month, but some months I might do possibly the samples and some months I might do this. I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on it really. But to be honest, when I last logged onto the normal samples page, there wasn't a lot of choice there. So that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.